Hey friend, welcome to Girl in the Green. This is my new vlog series here on Oops, I Planted Again, and I created this for two reasons specifically. The first reason is that I really want to share more of my life and more of the behind the scenes of having a crap ton of houseplants and also running a full-time business. I want to give you the ins and outs. I want to be transparent. I want to show you what I'm doing because this is something I don't see that often on YouTube, and I'd love to be someone that you can look to for information, successes, failures, all of the above. And the second reason I created the series is for myself. I want to be able to look back on this time and anytime I create videos and revel in how far I've come and mistakes I've made and things that I did well, so I can continue to learn and grow, because this is all brand new to me, as I'm sure it's probably brand new to you too if you're here. I want to thank you so much for watching today's video, and I hope you enjoy it. Why did I do this? I've been doing a little shopping, so I'm going to show you what I got. I got these two they fill ceramic pots from IKEA. It was 12 bucks for two of those in there. This little greenhouse from Target. I saw them everywhere on TikTok, and I finally got my hands on one, and it's super, super cute. I don't know what I'm going to put in here, but I'm trying to get inspiration. So I asked my TikTok people what they did with theirs, and I've gotten some good stitches, so I'm going to see what I want to do with that. A new little pot from IKEA, 5 bucks. Plant stand from IKEA, 5 bucks. Another stand set, there's two in here from IKEA, 5 bucks. And I got another bird of paradise. I've been wanting to find another one to add to my collection because I just think they're gorgeous, easy to grow. There's two in there. I'll probably will just keep both of them in there. I don't know what I'll do, but I probably will for the time being. And I got this new pot from IKEA as well. That was 10 bucks. And then this is my newest Alocasia Dark Star. It's honestly massive. Like, I don't think I have any plant that has leaves this big. Even my bird of paradise, the leaves aren't this big. But honestly, I might get it its own grow light and humidifier because I literally don't want to kill this plant. It's so gorgeous and massive. I did a Planty Secret Santa with Plant Queen 1 on TikTok, and I got these soil scoops. I got 5 of them. They're amazing. I literally love them. I've already been using them. As you can see, I've been using all this stuff she got me. And I got this soil or repotting mat because, you know, I'm an absolute complete mess when it comes to repotting. So this contains my mess, which I love. And then she also got me a ton of these orchid pots, and I love orchid pots for my plants. I just love seeing the roots. And they're also really good inside of other pots, especially from like IKEA. I think I should do a clip of the stuff that I got from IKEA. So I'll like put the plant in this, and then I'll put that inside of the pot, especially because most of them don't come with drainage holes, which is fine because they're pretty and cheap. But yeah, I got all of this stuff, and I think I'm just gonna work on some plant stuff. Today's Christmas Eve. And yeah, I don't have anything going on. It's just me and my dogs. That was my dog. You can probably hear him in the background rolling around on the floor. But that's all we're doing today for Christmas Eve. I just went shopping, so I'm gonna show you what I got because that's what we do when we vlog. So this is from City Alchemist, a store in Austin. I got a lot of stuff to prepare for the new year with my practice. This is eggshell powder. It's for little spell jars that I'm making for me and my family and friends. I also got, I forget what this crystal is. It's Lupeus Lag, I think, something. I got some of that. And then I got this black candle to seal a protection spell jar that I'm gonna make. I got roses from Trader Joe's. I also got a plant from Trader Joe's, 10 bucks. I think this is the red Congo philodendron. I'm not 100% sure, I'll look it up later, but it was 10 bucks. It's super huge and beautiful. I couldn't pass it up. What else did I get? I got a lot of stuff. I've been running errands all morning, mostly to get stuff for my practice. And stuff for the new year. Nutmeg cinnamon for spell jars. I'm making a bunch of spell jars, so that's basically what I got. Thyme, clove, ginger, and this. I got a bunch of candles. I just got every color, just, you know, for the mood, to see, you know, whatever I feel like doing. I got some aventurine. This is a new crystal that I've never worked with before. Got some more in here. I got some selenite and whatever this is that I don't remember. I've been shopping all day, so I've got so much stuff. Whoa, what is this? I have no idea. Okay, they wrapped it very tight. Oh, some sage. I was like, what is this? Okay. Went to Target as well. Oh, these are from Trader Joe's. If you've never had these, like, get them. They're so good. I've had the milk chocolate before, but I got the dark chocolate as well. They're so good. Target, got teeth brushing stuff for my doggies. I got some chamomile tea. I got some dye to dye my eyebrows. I'll show you what that looks like because we're vlogging. That's what we're doing. Chamomile. And what else did I get? Oh, I saw these great little spice jars. I'm always looking for little jars like this. They were only 3 bucks for 4, and they have the top, so these are really nice. And I don't think I got much else. Oh, I got some mint, and I think that's it. Is that it, puppy? I think that's all I got. That is all I got from the store. forgot that I was vlogging. So it's been a couple of days since the last time I picked up the camera. to actually vlog, but I filmed, edited, and uploaded a new video that is my new series called Plant Parenthood Explained, where I just cover a lot of topics in plant parenthood in 5 minutes or less. That is really easy to understand and comprehend, because there's a lot of stuff and it can be overwhelming. So if you haven't seen that video, it'll be linked above. But right now, actually, well, to talk about the elephant in the room, the elephant ear, I got this Alocasia Regal Shield yesterday at Home Depot, and it's massive, and it's literally sitting on my countertop because I didn't have anywhere to put it last night when I got it. But it'll be isolated for 2 weeks, and I still have to give it a treatment system, which I usually hose down and then I spray Captain Jack's. But it's kind of cold today, and I don't really want to turn on my little sprayer thing. It's kind of cold. But right now I'm filming a little TikTok about what I'm doing, what I do for mealy bugs. This is the first plant that I've had mealy bugs on in a really long time. Like, spider mites are something that has happened more frequently. I haven't had any lately, but that's like a pest that I feel comfortable managing because it's been so much, especially with like alocasias and calatheas. It's like inevitable. But mealy bugs are something that I've only dealt with once, I think before, once or twice, honestly, not that often. I got this plant from a nursery a couple of weeks ago. I never repotted it. It's always been isolated, honestly, because I didn't know where I wanted to place it, because I'm trying to actually like decorate my house instead of just like throwing shit everywhere. But yeah, I looked at it this morning and I was like, something is weird about you. I don't know what it is. And then I looked even closer and I saw a mealy bug. I only saw one, but one is enough to give you nightmares. So the first thing that I do is I like hose it off, and then I'll give it a treatment with Captain Jack's and just keep it isolated and watch it. Basically, that's all you can do. While it's in its like isolation period, I may repot it. I don't think I'm gonna repot it tonight, but I'll probably repot it tomorrow, just because this is not my soil, it's from the nursery, so that could be part of the issue. Luckily it wasn't next to any plants, but I'm gonna finish filming that TikTok for this video. And if we're not friends on TikTok, go follow me on TikTok so you can see an aesthetic way of how I got the mealy bug. I need to get one of those little handheld tripods, because, excuse me, I'm using my arm and that's not really sustainable. But anyways, I haven't picked up my camera in a few days. I feel like I'm gonna have to edit out all the clips where I say I haven't picked up my camera in a few days, but I want to get used to vlogging. It's just something very different, because I'm doing planty related stuff every single day, and I want to take you behind the scenes of that, as well as behind the scenes of me with my shop. I started Oops I Planted Again as a plant shop in April of 2021, and my dream, the ultimate goal, is to have a brick and mortar, and there's a lot of steps in between that I want to share about that. So when I started back in April, my goal was just houseplants, growing houseplants, and I did that for the spring, all summer, and in the fall. I was on Etsy for a while, well, not for a while, when I first started, because it was just the easiest platform. Then I moved to my own website, my own Shopify store, and I had that for a while. But once the winter came, I didn't feel like I had the capacity to ensure that every single person that got a plant from me was gonna have it in excellent condition, because in the winter time, shipping is just a fucking nightmare, to be honest with you. And I'm just not at that level of being able to ship plants and making sure they arrive safe, based on what I can control. And also, like, shipping in the winter is just bad news. So basically during the winter, I plan to have this break with my shop and focus more on building my social media, building my brand through social media. I'm gonna start my blog very soon, but I've been working on building on my TikTok community and moving on Instagram and Pinterest and the blog and YouTube, and I have all of these social media platforms that I'm working on building, so that when I do have my next launch, I have a community behind me, because before, when I first started, like, it was like boom, 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 boom. I was having sales all the time, and I built up such a great community at the very beginning. And I feel like I've excelled that. It's become even bigger, especially because I'm focusing more on engaging with my community, and I love the people in my community because they're just cool. Plant people are fucking cool. Like, they just are. So that's what I'm working on in this season during the winter. And then I actually just placed my first wholesale plant order, and that was scary. It was hundreds of dollars of my own money to import plants from overseas, which is like a really big deal. So hopefully in a couple of weeks, maybe in the February vlog, I'll be able to show you those plants when they arrive, because it's my first time and I want to share all of the stuff behind the scenes of what, you know, what's happening. My plan, well, one is to get a greenhouse inside in my house, because right now the shelving situation that I have is good for my plants, but something I struggled with when I first started was separating my plants and plants that I had for the store that I had grown. So I want to kind of eliminate that and get a greenhouse specifically for plants for my store, so they're in their own area, and then my plants are all over the house, and it's just, you know, I have to separate it because it just makes it a lot easier. So I have to get a greenhouse. I was thinking, oh, my plan. So when I get these plants, and my plan is to obviously acclimate them, and I'll share that entire process. I'll probably do that in a separate video, not necessarily in a vlog. That acclimation process, and then growing them in my care for a few months into the spring, early summer, and then have that launch. In addition to other things that I'm growing right now, but I'm also getting into more art and design when it comes to plants. I have ceramics that I'm making, that I've made in the past, that are really beautiful, and I want to sell those as well. And also t-shirt designs and stuff that I have handmade. So I'm excited to share those in my next launch, my first launch of 2022. That should be very exciting. And I'm kind of nervous, not in a bad way. I'm just nervous because it's like when you think of all the things that you want to happen and then they are happening, and then you're like, holy shit, this is happening. It gets a little overwhelming. But I am excited for my future. I can't wait to look back on this vlog at the end of this year and be like, wow, I can't believe I did that. So yeah, that's why I kind of started vlogging, because I wanted to track like what I'm doing and like look back at my life in a way where I can be like, wow, I really did it. But yeah, that's what's going on. Today is January. What is today? January something. Wednesday, January 12th. Right now, I just finished, I made a little Instagram video for Instagram Reels. And I think right now I'm gonna spend about an hour or so cleaning up around my house, because I have so many plants, and I also have like a million things going on, and I'm reorganizing all the time. My house is quite messy, so I will probably take you along as I do stuff in the plant room. I think tonight I'll probably go live on TikTok. If you're not following me on TikTok, go follow me on TikTok and come to my lives. I repot plants mostly and just talk shop with my people over there, and that's really fun. That's probably what I'm gonna do tonight. But today I want to I have to fill up my water. I like using I don't mind using tap water for my plants, and most of my downstairs plants get tap water just because all of the bottles that I have to fill up, which I don't think they're in here. They're not in here, they're in my bathroom. It's just a lot of a process to fill them up. But the ones downstairs get tap water. The ones up here, I like giving them distilled water just because I can, and I have the bottles for it. I just have to fill them up every week, and once it gets to the end of the week, I'm like, I'm tired. But I'm gonna do that, and then just kind of pick up around here. I'm gonna look at plants, excuse me. I'm gonna look at plants that I may or may not repot, move into bigger pots, and I really want to start thinking about how I'm going to rearrange my plant room, because I want to get that greenhouse. So I'm thinking of how I'm going to rearrange things in here, and making sure that I have things that I need to give my plants the best condition possible. Like, I have lots of grow lights, but they go they go on shelves. So there's other types of grow lights that I'm looking into. And then I'm also rearranging that plant corner downstairs. I want to make over basically my whole house. I'm renting here. I've been here for about 3 years, but I don't plan on leaving anytime soon because I like it and it's comfortable. And now I have acclimated? No. Acclimated? What is the word? I have accumulated a lot of stuff and a lot of plants. So I'll probably be here for at least another 1.5 years. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. I look like this because I was in the middle of filming the plant corner video, and I look up and I see the world's biggest freaking bug I've ever seen in my life. So I'm freaking out. I have to throw my dogs upstairs so they don't get hit by anything. I'm throwing my shoes. I'm like, oh my gosh, my actual bug spray is in the garage where the bug is right above to the door. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm spraying Clorox, I'm spraying Fabuloso. I'm like, oh my God, the thing is crawling all over the place. I literally had to pepper spray it. And yeah, that was actually terrible. And I look crazy now. And I was really in the vibe. I was really good filming content, cleaning up, like organizing. And now I feel like crap and I'm gonna go lay down. It's been a couple days since the last time I picked up a camera. I feel like I keep saying that. I think it's just new vlogging in this way and sharing other areas of my life that are still plant related, but that I want to be transparent about and talk about. So right now I just got back from a massage, which is nice. But I'm doing some planning with my social media platforms in relation to plants and how I talk about plants and how I want to present myself on social media as somebody who absolutely loves plants. And I'm also running a plant business. I really like to be sure that I'm being as authentic as possible, and that's why a lot of the content that you see is very spur of the moment on pretty much most of my social media platforms, except for YouTube because it's so long form. But content is like the easiest way for me to show who I am and also connect and like engage and have a community that is like-minded, which is something that I've always wanted and always have been, I feel like, searching for. I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. But yeah, I am planning some social media content. I don't plan that much or too far ahead because it just gets to be overwhelming. But I do try to organize myself in Notion. And if you want like a behind the scenes of how I'm trying to organize my business and like social media with plants and everything, let me know in the comments below. But as far as today goes, I am working on finalizing my YouTube schedule, going back to 2 videos a week, because I feel like that's where I was able to, I don't know, it was a challenge, but it was also really fun. But I'm just looking for ways to optimize the way I'm doing things and not overwhelm myself, because I tend to do that because I'm back in school. I'm in school full time this semester. My focus is on graphic design, so I'm learning a lot of things that are going to relate back to my business and how I operate and the creative nature of what I do with plants, because there's so many other things that complement plants, actual plants in my business that I want to bring to you, like ceramics. I absolutely love ceramics. I took it last semester, loved it, have a shit ton of clay, and looking to add that into the next drop. And I have t-shirt designs and like stickers and all of this stuff that I am culminating. I don't know what the word is. I'm trying to bring together into this next launch that'll be in the late spring, early summer. I'm honestly waiting on my first import to see how that goes, because that's gonna kind of be like the telling, like the change. So we're gonna see how that goes, and I will keep you updated along the way. I'll most likely do vlog footage of that because I just think it's really interesting, and I really don't ever see anybody talk about it, so I'll talk about it. But yeah,